What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber as always, guys. Welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, a couple days ago, I did a story out of Spring, Texas. Shut up, Spring. And it was involving some type of domestic violence in which they said a granddaughter shot her grandmother in the house multiple times. And the pool man was in the backyard when the shots were fired. He ran out of there and led police back to the house. You guys remember that, right? It was very limited information on that. Well, more information has come out. And this is a damn shame. Come to find out, it wasn't the grandmother that was shot. It was the stepmother. Lady was 69 years old. Now, this girl right here, you see, Dakayla Daly, is the shooter and the stepdaughter of said woman that was shot to death in her own house. If that's not bad enough, ladies and gentlemen, the reasoning this woman lost her life in her own damn home will leave you speechless. Take a look at this.
Tonight at 10, police taking over a neighborhood after a woman was found dead in her home. And a breaking update tonight just in, the victim's stepdaughter is now charged with killing her. Within the last hour, the Harris County Sheriff's Office announcing 27-year-old Dakayla Daly was in custody. They say the motive appears to be Daly was upset the victim didn't have any money. Investigators say the woman was found shot to death in her kitchen off Hanover Forest in Spring. We welcome you in tonight, and we welcome in ABC 13's Luke Jones joining us live now. Luke, with some very late breaking details coming in.
Yeah, finally an official ID on the victim and the suspect. The victim first, 69-year-old Kathy Brown, and it's her 27-year-old stepdaughter, Dakayla Daly, now charged with her murder. Initially, authorities thought Daly was her granddaughter, but they are now clarifying just within the last 15 minutes she is in fact her stepdaughter. And earlier we discovered she does have a violent history, a 2021 conviction for assault out of Montgomery County, 2 arrests in the last couple of years here in Harris County, and then there's a Facebook account bearing her name with a series of disturbing posts. You'd best describe them as rants over the past few days, several referencing Confederates, railing against them, one simply reading, B-word, pop, pop. An unassuming brick bungalow on Hanover Forest for hours under the intense scrutiny of about a dozen sheriffs and constables deputies. Inside, a woman in her 60s found dead with multiple gunshot wounds. A woman neighbors held dear to their hearts.
She was kind to everyone on the street. She always had a good thing to say to everybody, so it's quite a shock.
The Precinct 4 Constable's office says it was first alerted to the shooting just before 11. A man working on the family's pool in the back when gunshots ring out from inside the home.
Said that he heard approximately 5 gunshots come from a residence.
He leads deputies to the home, where they find the body in the kitchen, and they say just one other person was home. The victim's 27-year-old stepdaughter, Dakayla Daly, along with a weapon. They now believe she pulled the trigger, upset her stepmother didn't have any money.
They were the only 2 individuals inside the residence. There were no other occupants or anyone who lives inside the residence, no kids or anything like that.
Detectives spent the day combing this house for evidence, neighbors racking their brains for an explanation.
It's just a very bad feeling. She was a very sweet, precious lady.
A precious lady who met a hideous fate. In Spring, Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Absolutely trifling. Ain't that some shit? People out here will use you until they use you up. You can do a lot for a person, and when you do that one, you don't do that one thing, all of a sudden, you're a bad person. I'm gonna tell you something. There are a lot of people out here that think they got an enemy or they got the ops, when the true op is themselves. A lot of crimes like this happen because people don't handle the enemy that's within. This is a damn shame. And it's sad. I want you to think about this. She's 27 fucking years old. You run up in your stepmom's house, right? So evidently she was married to your husband, your father. Well, I don't know nowadays, but she was married to somebody that gave birth to you. It's not her obligation to take care of you as a grown-ass person. You 27 years old. Don't have no job? What was the problem? But I want you to think about that for a second. You're in somebody else's house that is built a life with one of your parents, and you kill them because they won't give you money or they don't have money. So basically, this lady was killed because she didn't have paper money on her, or she was broke at that time. How many of you carry cash on you? I never carry cash. I feel weird. I've been so long not carrying cash that I feel weird when I have money on me. And I usually give it to my kids, or I just, you understand, or put it in the bank. Nobody really carry cash no more. But yet and still, this motherfucker here that is dim-witted about how life is, she wants something and she wants it now. And if you don't have it, then you pay the penalty. When the penalty, the only penalty she should face is death. That woman was 69 years old. A lot of us will not make it to that age. And here she is, 69 years old, enjoying her golden years in the house. And here come the devil right to the door and taking her out of here. What you think about that? She told you no, Mr. Kayla. But how many other times in the past did she tell you yes? Whether it was because she wanted to help you, or because she was married to one of your parents. What you think about that? At 27 years old, guys, whose responsibility is it to take care of you? This woman needs the death penalty. She do. That's a stupid reason to kill somebody, because they don't have money, or they don't want to give money to you. Either way, you're old enough to make your own money. So the whole point of that is stupid as can be. Now this must have came out after she got arrested. 27 years old. You standing on some bullshit you did, and then when people ask you why, the explanation is mind-blowing. Like your head should be blown off your fucking shoulders. Said she shot 5 times in the house. Woman didn't get a chance to react after one shot. Here come 4 others. It makes no sense nowadays this type of stuff is happening. I don't know how long this lady was married to her significant other, that's the parent of this young lady. But I mean, over time, no respect was given. No respect. You didn't give grace to your own parent. What you think about it? You didn't give grace to her own parent by letting this woman live when she shouldn't have got shot in the first place. What do you do with this type of person? Jail ain't gonna fix it. What, you teach them a lesson? Jail and life and all that stuff. She'll get a deal. She will, because they don't want to spend money in the trial. She'll get a deal. They'll put her on the shelf. She'll gather dust away from society, be on timeout. But that don't fix nothing. And it don't bring this woman back. And it don't heal the heart, the hole in the heart of the person that was married to her, that brought this dumbass girl into the relationship. 27 years old, you killing people because you asked for money and they told you no, they don't have none. The fuck out of here. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Some of this stuff, man, honestly, man, is beyond me. But I will tell you this in closing. Let me say this real fast. This is one of the points I wanted to make. How many of you people out there have a friend or had stepchildren where they would come and ask you for money? And a lot of them don't want to work. A lot of them are out there doing dumb shit. And a lot of them want the money for stupid stuff. Stuff that has no value and doesn't help them get on their feet and be productive human beings. And when you tell them no, they get mad at you. Exactly. We all went through that. This girl on social media doing wild out shit. They said on social media she doing this bang bang bitch and all this other stuff. You tough in the goddamn streets, but you can't go and get you a couple of bucks. You had a gun that you could have pawned for money that you was asking this woman for. Enough said. See you in the next video. Take care.